All right, hi. So, what we're going to do is, uh, stuff. Um, I'm gonna talk about life, and I'm gonna talk about life and how much I hate it, and I'm going to add some stuff to. Basically gonna be doing some things to the stream, basically adding an actual background because this is the background right now. Just literally nothing. I'm gonna be uh doing all that stuff. I might be adding in some effects or something. And overall, just um, yeah, just kind of see how things go. So first of all, kind of mandatory here. We need some sort of vaporwave something because I have a problem. Actually, what would really go well is um yeah, static image of Mama Luigi. Static image of commit. Sorry, I'll shut up. Um now here is a really good image. Let me find it. Um I need to find the right one. Um Whoa. Okay, so I've got a couple choices. I think I'm gonna choose this one. Someone roast me, please. Nah. Um. Okay. Here we go. And there's that. And okay. Let me preview this real quick. Uh. Uh. Okay. Okay, it's a bit stretched, so I can fix that now. There we go, that should probably do it. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. Alright. And there we go. That's the new background. I hope you all like it, because if you complain about it, I'll get sad or angry or both. Yeah, anyways, hmm. Ooh, that's pretty. Thank you. It's it's rarely moving, not bad though. It's a static image. If it's moving, what are you having? Um, uh, anyways, shiny. I know, right? Anyways, thought it was moving for like 2 seconds. I must have autism. Oh boy. Anyways, looks a bit weird. Whatever. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to be adding some effects and all that stuff, and I'll be talking to you guys. How are you all doing? I'm doing trash. But it's not about me. Except when it is or something, I don't know. So guys, we did it. Hilarious. I'm doing fine. Okay, that's cool. The trash man. Hi Dub. Hi Pichu. I'm alright. Okay. Hmm. Wonder if we can create a new... Huh. Nope. Um... Hmm. I give up. I'm out of ideas. I'm gonna play a game. I'm gonna play TF2. Because why not? So yeah. So, someone said, what did you think of Logan getting married? I think it's fake for clickbait. Considering the fact neither one of them has bragged about it on Instagram yet. It's kind of like, I don't know, seems kind of fake, man. So just a chill stream. Oh joy, TF2, what a swell game. That sounds like sarcasm. Clock Bort. Bort. Dad, why did you name me Bort? Why, it stands for abortion, son. Which is what we should have done. Oh, I wanna die. Ugh, brother. Help. King told me to get TF2 so I could play with him, but I have no storage because my PC sucks, so I'll just have to wait till I can get a new one. Wow. That's what we call being lazy. Can't wait for the next major TF2 update. Yeah, in 2020. What's your favorite CTF map? I don't play CTF much because it's trash. I don't know. I just don't play CTF much. There's way too many hoovies, way too much camping or engineer camping and stuff. Why won't Valve hire more people for the TF2 dev team? That's because in Valve you get to kind of choose what you work on. So a lot of people are just like, I don't want to work on TF2. It's an old game from 2007. I want to work on VR, which I mean, hey, that's fair. But anyway, oh, okay. What does Valve even do anymore? They swim in money like Scrooge McDuck. TF3 Electric Boogaloo Royale. No, if Team Fortress becomes a battle royale game, so help me God. Who else plays Soldier? I don't know. Valve can't count to 3. True. But anyways.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4,
But anyways, no,
2, 1.
what's on everybody's mind? I just want someone to talk to. Oh boy. Rip sentry gun. Oh! Oops. It's like there's this college exam that we had to take in high school. For some reason we had an essay and everyone got a 4 and I got a 6 and I only remember writing about Splatoon 2 and Watch Mojo. So wait, I guess 6 would be better than 4, I assume? Or is this one of those stupid grading systems where it's like lower is better? I love how I always call for medic right as they start healing me. And now they're gone. Hey, you have a second mouse button. You can use that to reflect stuff. Please don't tell me you know Boku no Pico. I accidentally mistook it for Boku no Hero. Whatever. I don't speak Japanese. Yeah. Rev and Flamey made me watch it on a stream. To be fair, Rev didn't know because he had watched a review of it and he thought, "Oh, okay, it's fine." Like you could still go back and watch it on a different website though, but you can still find it nonetheless. Basically, at the end of it, like, we didn't even finish the first episode before we just said, "Oh, forget it. This is horrible." And Rev literally said, "Dub, I would just like to say I'm sorry. I watched your review. I thought it was okay, but I was clearly wrong." Like, thing is, like, Flavey, I was kind of like, okay, I'm pretty sure he's faking it, and judging by what I had read, oh no. No! Rip. But, given what I had read about it, I was like, yeah, I'm not watching that, but then Rev was like, no, dude, it's totally fine. Until it wasn't. And so, of course, Flamey knew the entire time, and he was, like, laughing at us, like, "You two are so stupid." I saw half the first episode, and then someone showed me clips of the other two. They have it. Oh, what? Oh! Oh, no! Oh, okay. The catchphrase, it would be RIP. No, if I had a catchphrase, it would be "kill me. Please. I want to die." He already has a catchphrase, it's great. spy?
Spy in our midst, men.
That was a fail on my part. Really? Yeah, real subtle.
Medic! Thanks.
All right. Oh, that was a waste. Whatever.
Why is that cart stopped, maggots?
All right, spawn camp, spawn camp, spawn. Spawn camp. Rip. Thought what was the worst year of school for you? Probably. Like all grades or only high school?
See a cart moving, ladies.
Who wants to come out of this door? All grades. Gotta be. Ooh. 6th grade? Because I hate all my classes and I just realized that everyone had been making fun of me my entire life. I mean, I kind of knew that already, but like it didn't fully click until then. Actually, no, technically it didn't fully click until like, I want to say, like junior year, honestly. But like, you know, it kind of clicked back in 6th grade. That was like a great landing in the window. Spanish and 7th grade. Well, Spanish is here. Let me give you a crash course in Spanish. Taco burrito Mexico. There you go. You have learned Spanish. Middle school is awful regardless. I mean it kind of is. Oh no, no. Okay, that was my fault. But yeah, 5th grade is trash, 6th grade is trash, 7th grade is trash, 8th grade is trash, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade is trash. Maybe, just maybe, all of school is trash. Like, seriously, like, I have a saying, and it's past, like, 9th grade. You're not really learning stuff anymore, or not much, to warrant you being there like 8 hours a day. What they're doing is they're filling up time until you turn 18, and then they can, because to quote CGP Grey, school is just basically daycare, older daycare with the guise of learning attached. Oh, rip.
Why is that cart stopped, maggots?
Who wants to get out of here? Oh, I should probably help down there. Oh no. Then another one crosses the border. Another one crosses the border. And another one does. And another one does. Ship back to Mexico. Hey, Mexico. More like Mexico.
Victory.
Great. I butchered reading that. Anyways. back. I had to leave for 5 minutes. What did I miss? Well, you missed me talking about how I wanted to kill myself. And you missed me talking about how school sucks because it's just, like, after 9th grade, it's just daycare, pretty much. It's just daycare. And they don't want to admit that you're not really learning much.
Mission begins in
Like,
30
just thinking about it, like, just how much I've forgotten already. It's like, that's scary, honestly. Ever have one teacher's that's like, no one will fail in my class and like, the whole class is failing? English teacher. Sophomore English teacher. Ironically enough, I think due to like weighting requirements or something, not weighting requirements, like weighting requirements like grade weighting, since the teacher didn't do that properly, everyone in the class had like a 400% for a while. And everyone was disappointed when it was like, oh, nope, sorry, I've got to change that. We can't, I'm sorry, but you can't have a 400% in that class. People will know something's up. But
5 minutes left in the mission.
are the autistic kids the most intelligent kids in the school? They lack social skills, but like in terms of intelligence, yeah. They're the most intelligent. Like me! Well, actually, even that's not entirely true. Because what happened with me is, like, I aced tests, I just didn't like work. I didn't like schoolwork or homework or whatever, because it was like, why am I doing this if I can ace every test you throw at me? I don't know. So, like, so there were some teachers who were cool about it. They were like, look, if you can ace the test, clearly you have no need for the homework and whatever. And there were other teachers who would go like, nope, we're waiting the homework at like 80% of your grade, so you better do your homework. It's like, no, that's not homework at that point. If I can ace the test without even thinking about it or doing any homework, that's just busy work. As an autistic kid myself, I can confirm that I probably just me though. Suck at math. Math was my worst subject, but it was more because of, again, that whole, you gotta do the homework, man, as opposed to actually, like, being truly bad at math. That spy almost got you, NG. But yeah, so point is, I was, like, smart, I just didn't do any of the work.
Has received additional.
I see you. Uh-oh, PG stream, right? What? Okay.
Get to the cart.
Leave me alone! NG, upgrade your dispenser.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission.
NG's upgrade your dispensers, please. Ah! I didn't see that because I was reading the chat. Ah! Ha! Uh-oh. If you lack an items, I'm not reading that.
You will stand next to that car. I will stand you next.
Ha! Rip. Math nowadays makes no sense. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, like, I understand it, and usually I can actually find a shortcut, and I'll ask the teacher, hey, teacher, why aren't we doing this method? It's faster and easier. Well, that's not the way the standard tells us to do it. It's like, okay, but this way's faster and gets you the same result. It's like, but you have to do the extra 72 steps. That's why we're not doing it that way. Well, that's stupid. I know it is. Like, seriously, I found so many faster ways to do it. Actually, there were a couple tests I didn't do well on, in part because, like, the bane of my existence in math was show your work. Because, like it or not, like, it's not even the fact that I didn't show my work, it's the fact that I didn't show work they wanted to see. It's like, now hold on, I got to the exact same answer, except I did like 5 less steps. No, but we want you to do those extra 5 steps. Well, you're just wasting my time at that point. Like, literally, that is the definition of wasting my time in school. Just, like, doing the unnecessary math things. And I was like, but you gotta do the extra 5 steps. Otherwise, I don't know. Rip. When your dad helps you with your math homework. Son, you have to show your work, Dad. Dad, give them a picture of me. I am your work. Like, seriously, it's like... No! Oh. Oh, no. Alright, I'm gonna go scout and see how that goes. But yeah, seriously, it's like, some of these methods are so dumb. It's like, I don't know if you've seen some of these, like, Common Core math things or whatever. Some of you guys might actually be doing them, depending on how young you are. But, like, you see, like, I don't know, 30 divided by 5 or something, and it's like, oh, well, that's easy, that's 6. It's like, no, 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 what you've got to do is you've got to, like, divide by 10. What? So you've got to divide by 10, so you get 3. What are you talking about? And then you have to multiply it by, or wait, sorry. Yeah, 30 divided by 10, and then you've got to multiply by 2, so then it'll be 10 or 30 divided by 5, and that gets you 6. Okay, that's like an unnecessary extra step. Like, seriously. Ah! Get away! Oh.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
That, like, there's some of these things, like, I just, like, I feel bad for kids doing math now, like, more than ever. Like, some of this elementary school math, I learned stuff like math facts and stuff where, like, you memorize some of these things, like, what's 8 plus 6? Oh, well, that's 14, that's easy. But instead, like, some of these things will go like, well, you gotta do 10 plus 6, and then you subtract 2, so that it's 8 plus 6 instead, and then you get 14. What? Okay, actually, I do want to know this. What happens if there's an emergency situation and you've got to do the math quickly? Is it suddenly gonna be like, sir, we gotta get this math done quickly, otherwise we'll crash our ship or something. Hold on, I'll get there eventually. So I've got what's 8 plus 6? It's 14. So, no, hold on. My math teacher taught me how to do this the slow way, the slow and annoying way. Like I'm gonna look up some like of these dumb Common Core questions or whatever in a minute. No. Okay, here. Hold on. Elementary Common Core math. Okay, so I'm gonna put this up on stream. Just a second. Actually, you know what? Let me finish this round and then I'll. I never used math. I used from school. That I'm not sure if I should be surprised or not. Frankly, I'm not. Honestly. Oh, help! Oh, okay. Play Sweet Home Alabama ear rape in the background. What? Alright, so look at this. Alright, hold on. What is that? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, hold on a sec. Sorry. Oh, yeah, hold on. Um, just a sec. Ew. You what? Act. Okay. Oh. Um. uh, Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, so hopefully my mic sounds a bit better now. Anyway, so look at this. Um. Alright, look at this trash. So, using the old-fashioned math memorization way, 32 minus 12 is 20. Okay, that's easy. Subtraction using the new Common Core prove your answer way. 32 minus 12 equals, well, let's see, 12 plus 3 equals 15, 15 plus 5 equals 20, 20 plus 10 equals 30, 30 plus 2 equals 32, and get your answer of 20. I don't know how they got there even. Like, what kind of wizardry is this? Hey, look, it's some bull. Seriously, what is this trash? Like, I don't get it. I'm still doing this kind of BS now. I am sorry, Owl. Like, seriously, who thought it was a good idea to do this? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't even get how this works. Math has to be so technical nowadays. I wish it could just be as simple as subtraction, addition, multiplication, division, and then some basic stuff that I could actually use in life and not this BS. Thing is, what they're going to do is they're going to make, at best, a much slower, like a generation of much. Uh, get out of here. A generation of people who are a lot slower at math because, like, because like they. Hold on, I'm gonna. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put some music on because I'm bored and I feel like it. I'm putting on vaporwave. If you have a problem with it, you can. I don't care. But seriously, like, they're going to make it so that kids don't want to learn math. I mean, it's already difficult enough for people to get kids to enjoy math. But then you've got this trash where basically it's like, well, now I really don't want to learn math. Rip. But seriously, like, no one's going to want to learn math. And in some cases, it'll make things a lot slower. Nope. I don't want to lose my crits. Why can't I aim? Darn it. Help! Oh. Turn the music down a bit. I apologize. There we go. Like, personally, I feel like they should just teach us the basics and just teach us to memorize specific facts. That's the thing. That's what I did. I don't know what happened to that. Well, what happened to just will teach you math facts. What's so hard about that? Calm down, man. Oh, okay. Teach. Simple. You have no idea how terrible math makes me feel. Everyone in my class gets it, then I think I understand it and fail miserably, and then the teachers get on to only me for not understanding something. I don't know. Just math has gotten so dumb. Shut up, dude. Whoa. Okay. See, I'm getting all those kills.
Gotta say no.
Huh? Oh, my phone. Thank you. Ah, it disappeared. Can you not? Man, I'm surprised I'm doing so. Personally, I'm required to take a spare class called Math Skills. Huh, really? Sounds like it sucks. Yeah, get that medic! Hey, I want to do a call on Discord. No. I'm good. Oh. Rip.
Give him hell, boys.
Well, I tried. So my music is louder than my voice still. There we go. That's down by half. Or sorry, that's down by half. The only thing I'm bad at is math. I'm like perfect in literature and reading and writing and stuff. I'm perfect, not to brag, but I was perfect in like everything. The big problem is the fact that like I was perfect on the tests. I was horrible at like actual work.
Kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. The guy sucks.
How do I get over there?
Wow, these guys are terrible. You suck. Oh my! Yo, chill out, dude.
Where's my backup?
Where's my back? Dear God. These people are very excited.
God damn it!
Leave me alone! Leave me alone! I said leave me alone. You didn't listen. Perfect volume quality. Nice. Very few schools in Dallas has this new class called Humanities, and it's like 3 classes combined, which is Geography, English, and Language Arts, and that's like the only class I'm good at besides electives.
Wait,
Huh.
they got a spy. They got a spy. Watch
That's
out.
interesting.
Yeah,
But,
spy.
rip. Like, I don't know, just... That?
Hey, can you heal me?
Sorry, can't do that.
Oh. Well, you tried medic. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't. Math is just math and school in general is getting really dumb. And of course, a lot of people, when they hear that, it's like, oh, it's just because you were bad at school. No, I was great at school. I just didn't like it. And don't get me started on like especially high school, like social atmosphere and all that stuff. All the bullies and all this. Oh, okay. Pyro, there is a spot. No, that's the wrong way.
I'll fix it for you.
Really, soldier? No, engineers go first, you fool! Whatever. Who cares? Rip.
Car spotted.
Yeah, they got a car.
Oh. Alright. Get away!
I got you.
Where to put this? Right there.
Ends in 30 seconds.
For some reason, despite being bad at math, I always managed to be one grade above in math. I should be in algebra right now, but I'm in geometry. Oh man, let me tell you something. Geometry was horrible. Like, out of all the math classes, everyone hated that the most, including myself. You mean No Child Left Behind? You disgust me.
Sentry down!
Dear God, I just hear like mic spam in the. Oh, forget it.
Bless you.
But yeah. So, but yeah, the social environment too is just. Oh, brother. Oh my God, they won't shut up. But seriously, like there's so many bullies, especially to people like me, and that's why I have depression. I suck in math, but I'm good at everything else. I was okay at math before Common Core. I have a C in math now. So what? Did they just switch from? Because I remember seeing some of these things. Did they just switch styles of teaching? Because that's even worse. Like, at the very least, if you're going to have one, stick with one. Did they just switch from traditional to Common Core, like, just like that? Because if that's the case, that's really, really stupid. Then again, it's...
Give us a frown. Who wants a frown? Okay,
Hi.
that soldier's a spy out there. That soldier's a spy.
No. Stop! Stop!
Dude, give me chicken tendies.
Dear God. Right up, how would you fix the modern education system? You know, I had an idea for it actually. First of all, don't make it
By burning it
mandatory.
to the ground and changing it with capitalism. No, wait, communism.
Cowboy!
Anyways, can we also talk about these word problems? Johnny had 3 apples, blah blah blah. Like, what's the point of those? Just ask the question already directly instead of treating us like toddlers. I know, right? But no.
Johnny had 6 apples.
Would you
Jamal
shut up?
had apples. What color is Jamal?
Don't you stifle this man's creativity. We're all listening.
Precisely.
I'm
I could have said worse.
gonna
Please do.
mute him.
30 seconds.
But anyways, now, oh, darn it. Whatever. Anyways, so how would I fix the education system? Let's start off.
Sticky trapped.
Let's start off with this. Don't make it like daycare, and don't make it where it's like, oh, you have to stay here for a certain amount of time. If they're able to get all the work done in an hour as opposed to 8, then by God, let them out in an hour instead of, well, 8. I don't like people wasting time. I like people getting things done. School right now seems to be a waste of time. For the most part. You would not believe how much time I would have, like, at the end, or even, frankly, in the middle of classes, just to do nothing. It's like, oh, I can play on my phone, great. Or I can be at home, too. Also, I think that it should also include, I had an idea for this. What it should include is a system, basically, where you go up the ranks of school, basically, like, up through classes in at a certain speed. Some people will do it a lot faster than others. Some people will be a lot slower than others. What matters is the fact that you get the classes done, and all this stuff, and you can just get things done at your own pace. The big problem with school is that it's too slow. Actually, no. The problem is, like, this whole no child left behind mentality, where it's kind of like, no, we've got to wait for Jimmy in the back, because he doesn't know what's going on, but even though literally everybody else knows what's going on. It's like, if he really doesn't know what's going on, give him a tutor, for God's sakes, but don't hold up the class for everybody else. What you need to really do is you need to just let people go at their own pace. Like, if I'm ready to take the test after like 5 minutes, or frankly in some cases even immediately, just let me take the test already. Don't say, no, you gotta take the class though, man, and you gotta sit around for an hour learning stuff you already know, or just flat out not even doing anything. Help! Oh. But yeah. Just basically have it structured at it. And also, it kind of ties into the... this is going to be a big problem in like a decade or two. Now that... like... Now that especially like lower income minimum wage jobs are being taken over by like robots more and more. It's kind of like there's less and less incentive to take up those kinds of jobs. There are more people taking up like self-employed jobs and stuff like that. And I mean, I don't know, it just really seems like we could do a lot better. We should have things more self-paced. We shouldn't be... If there's one thing I know we can change, it's just we're too lazy to. It would be the stop. Who would be the bullying issues? We need to fix that. We really do. Let's just be realistic here. But what else? Oh, let's talk about college. College, I'm not saying it needs to be free, but it needs to be a lot more affordable. Because if it's free, part of the reason a lot of employers like college, I'll be fair, is the fact that, like, oh, it shows financial responsibility and blah blah blah. It shows financial responsibility and the willingness to push through college and all that stuff, which is all fine and good, except there's a difference between financial responsibility and, look, I can be in student debt for 20 plus years. Look at me, I'm so cool. Stop. Oh, okay. I have all A's right now, but I'm sure it'll go down as the year continues. Mayo. Don't give up, Owl. I believe in you. Then again, I suppose I'm in another pot kettle situation. Except instead of giving up on school, I want to give up on life. Kill me. Anyways, I just think to make a long story short, because I have a whole like structure for all of this, because I have thought about this before. I believe that school needs to be self-paced and needs to be less. You have to complete this amount of time before you are ready to move on. And there goes my sentry gun. This college may be hard. You have way more freedom. You can go to the bathroom normally, easier to pick up chicks and go to your dorm, but knowing me, I probably won't get anyone. And you get money. Okay, but here's the problem. College and university is outrageously expensive. And that's the big problem with it. It's so expensive that at some point it starts becoming more and more unrealistic. I mean, listen, like, college, I've talked about this before, but college is like 400+% of what inflation is. Inflation being like 100%. So that's it's 4 times what it should be if adjusted for inflation. Like you could get a lot more out of a college experience for in the 60s and 70s for a whole lot less. Like, I don't know, if you get a scholarship or you are saving up for college or whatever, that's one thing, but like, or if your family is helping you, like your parents or whatever. But for some people, it's just like, well, nope, good luck. You want student loan debt? They go to college. And I do honestly believe, like, it's the student loan debt bubble. I genuinely believe that's going to burst pretty soon. And that's scary. Like, seriously, it'll be like we're at what? 1 point something trillion dollars in student loan debt? That's terrifying stuff to think about. Political, and you know what class I missed out on by taking it in a stupid poor man study hall political science, aka the class you'd effing love. Except the problem with, like, political classes is, it devolves into what most politics devolve into, arguing. I remember taking a course on, like, the election, the 2016 election, and this one, like, hyper liberal feminist freak, I'm sorry to call her a freak, but she really was, would not shut up. Eventually, some people were just like, hey, listen, we get it, you don't like Trump, can you shut up already, please? Yeah, she was annoying, really, really annoying. Get out of here. But like she was so annoying. Like every time, like I remember the day after the election. Actually, she was her hair blue as well. Actually, no. If I'm going to be perfectly honest, the one thing she had going for her was that she was very, very pretty. The problem is like her personality was absolute garbage. But yeah, so she what was I going to say? I remember actually the day after the election, she comes in crying, Trump what? And I was laughing. I almost felt bad. You know, almost. It was funny. Like, it's not even the fact that, like, Trump won that made me laugh. It was the fact that, like, she was crying about it. Like, I wouldn't have really cared who... Well, actually, no, I would have cared who won, but I wouldn't have, like, thrown a fit about it. There were literally teachers, students and teachers and whatever, the day after the election who said they needed, like, a day off or something because of the election results. Like, it pretty... Like, you could tell some of the conservative kids had, like, this kind of smug look to them. But, like, none of them had this, like... Had, like, the behavior I remember... That, like, I remember from, the day before with all of the, liberals, where they were all like, ha, we're gonna win, Trump sucks. Like, seriously, there's... one thing that I hate, it's not even the fact that like they were the opposite side of the aisle or whatever. It was the fact that they were being so smug and annoying about it. Like, shut up, seriously. Don't you mean libtards? Wait, you troll a libtard epic style. I'm sorry. Just the word libtard has lost, like, all meaning to it because it's a joke now. Nope, nope, step! Step! Hey Lois, I just trolled a libtard epic style. Help. Your point, but surprisingly enough, I've gotten quite a few that agree with me. My town voted Trump 72 to 26. Okay. And where'd the other 2% go? I assume, like, to Gary Johnson or something. Or, that was his name, right? I don't know, I kind of forgot. He wasn't very memorable. Help! Step! Medic. Thank you. Thank you, Lexus. Lexus, like the car. What? What? Oh, okay. Hey, Lois, I tried. I tried. I'm sorry. Third parties will never win an election. You never know. But, whoa. Okay. But Fortnite trash. I mean, that's true. Your words, not mine, though. But no, what was I going to talk about? Like this if you think that Family Guy is the coolest show ever and that anime sucks. Nope. We're not starting that, NG. Get out of here. The BH, dude, yes, man. Ace being by. You're hilarious. Great, someone destroyed my teleporter. Now I'll have to destroy them. What? Oh no! I just went flying from a backstab of all things. One time I was playing Fortnite duos and we were running away and the guy ran to a house first and he closed the door on me and I was killed. Instantly unfriended and blocked him. That sounds hilarious. Chili, yes. Yes, fans taking my money. Yes, Logan. Let's get married. Oh, Chili, yes, Logan. Taking my money. Yes, Logan. Let's get married. Okay, Logan. Just show me the bank account. -3 billion. What's this background music? Vaporwave. You uncultured swine! But, don't you mean Jeffy GF? Oh, good point, right, Jeffy GF. Yeah. Hey everybody, it's me. I'm changing my name from Chili to Jeffy GF. Right. Greetings everybody, I have legally changed. Watch that be like a title you think is clickbait but isn't. Guys, I legally changed my name to Jeffy Girlfriend. Rip. Ha. Who is this WHD? I believe you mean Jeffy Ranter. I need to make that a video. New trend, Owl's room is being infected with stink bugs? Oh, okay. Maybe you should get some like bug spray and like just spray the perimeter of your windows and door and stuff. Like that preventative bug spray or whatever. No. Just fly up and hit the seal. Jeffy warned me and Logan at 3 AM, not clickbait. Apparently Blue Toads got offended by you apparently calling his art trash. I don't remember calling Blue Toads art trash. And trust me, I could recognize his art. I don't think that it was his. I don't think I would call his art trash, since I've seen his recent art and it's decent. Or if it was his, then he is and I actually called it trash, then he is seriously off his game. And do you, Jeffy Girlfriend, take Logan Jeffy to be your piggy bank until the day Toaster Bat hits you? Oh, hold on a sec. I need to add some gain to my mic. Test. Oh god, too loud. Test. Alright, that's pretty good. Chili marries Jeffy, not clickbait. Alright. You may now legally Jeffy kiss your Jeffy wife on this Jewish Jeffy planet. What's your least favorite TF2 map? 2-4. It's not even like due to the whole it's overrated. It's the fact that it's so annoying to play on because there's always a bunch of friendlies and everything. And I don't. It's not that I don't like friendlies or whatever. It's the fact that calling Jeffy at 3 a.m. in the Jeffy house, not clickbait. Cops called concept. Oh no. Jeffy cops called. They're all Jeffy. Friendlies make TF2. I don't disagree. It's just the fact that like. Whatever. Watch me get a copyright strike for this music. What in the Jewish hell? Dub, are you going to watch Black Spider-Man? I believe you mean, Sorry, I'll shut up. Ooh, what's this? What's this vaporwave mix?
The 36-hour forecast.
Don't tell me about my 36-hour forecast! You know what? Here, I know a good vaporwave mix. You believe Logan is gonna cancel the SML movie? I don't know. I love how the description says this is definitely not a vaporwave element.
I think cryptocurrency and less Bitcoin is really
What?
the future.
What about crypto?
Of currency. So I try to avoid taking as much out as I can. I really don't want to do that. Whenever
Okay.
I sell a little bit of Bitcoin
Okay.
or pay for something with Bitcoin, I
What?
multiply that price by 10 because that's where I think that Bitcoin is going.
Can I DM you Vaporwave/Chillwave Spotify playlist I made on Discord? I don't have Spotify because I'm not a loser. I mean, yeah, sure, of course. But yeah, I mean, you can DM it to me. I don't have... Logan caught cheating on Chili with Jeffy. Sad. Divorce. God sexual. Okay, you know what? I need to address the whole we got married thing. It was pretty clearly clickbait. I'm surprised so many people were so gullible to believe, well, they really got married. They wouldn't just do that out of nowhere. And the fact that, like, no one, again, neither of them bragged about it or even mentioned it on the thing on Instagram just goes to show that I'm pretty sure it's fake.
But you can actually just buy $100, $50 worth of Bitcoin. It'd be a great stock.
Actually, what I should be listening to is Future Funk, because it's really uplifting. The only problem is that it's full of, like, anime. Full of, like, music I don't understand because it's in Japanese. So, hey! I! Members of Want to see footage of a Jeffy puppet burning dabhdude? I'll send you the link. I've seen that already. Oops, sorry for the swear. I tried to... SML Jeffy puppet consumed Logan. I mean, it kind of did, since now he's literally got an SML Jeffy fun tattoo. Should I listen to Future Funk? I know at least a couple good Future Funk mixes. Whatever. I'm a loser. And I'm proud of... Really?! Scout, you don't... You don't take the teleporter unless you can confirm there's literally no one else who will be going after you. What? He is literally disguised as me! Oh my god. These spies are so incompetent. I can't get backstabbed here. Right? Right? Oi! Yeah, that's right. That ain't gonna work. Jeffy is the Jewish Antichrist. How could there be a Jewish Antichrist if they don't believe in Christ to begin with? You know what? Why am I asking questions about something which is clearly meant to be a joke? Oh no. Oh no. The vaporwave has embedded itself into my computer. Help! Looks like I'll be waiting.